use a knife. The concrete wall stretched for miles in both directions, but once he got around it, extracted water from a fishhook cactus and snared a rabbit or quail for dinner, then what? He'd lost most of his supplies, and you couldn't make a shotgun and prospector's tools out of tumbleweeds. The obvious answer, he had to hit the nearest town and sell something. For once, he had a genuinely valuable find. Ross adjusted his backpack. He wasn't sure he wanted to give up the prize before he'd figured out its secrets. And as precious as it was, what if the potential buyer decided to steal it instead? A shadow fell across the weeds at the lip of the gully. Ross dropped to the ground as a shot rang out. He rolled, reached for his boot knife, and threw it. Damn it! A hit, but not good enough to take the guy out if he could yell like that. Ross scanned frantically. He had no cover unless he risked venturing into the tree's range to reach the boulder or the pipe. He took another knife from his belt. The hilt slipped in his hand. His palm was slick with blood. He glanced down. His shirt was soaked all along the right side. He hadn't felt the bullet, and it didn't hurt. Yet. He scrubbed his hand and the hilt against his jeans, then pressed his forearm tight against his side to try to stop the bleeding. All Ross saw above the gully's edge was brilliant blue sky, but the man yelled, "Let's make a deal." "Go to hell," Ross's voice cracked. Now he felt the burning pain, and a stab every time he inhaled. He peeled his shirt from his side. The bullet had left a furrow along his ribs. Not fatal, just bloody. He hoped the bounty hunter was starting to feel whatever damage he'd managed to do with his knife. As he squinted up into the blinding light, the shadow of a hawk fell across his face and was gone. The bounty hunter shouted, "Listen!" "No!" Ross yelled. Then he reconsidered. Every minute they spent talking was a minute he could figure out how to escape. "What do you want?" "I thought I could take you in less than a day." "So?" If he ran back, the man would follow and shoot him from above. Ross's knives didn't have a 20th of the range of the rifle. "That was 6 days ago. I respect that." "I bet." Ross pressed his arm tighter against the wound, which just made it hurt more. "I respect it enough to offer you a deal." "Stall?" "What's the deal?" No way forward, no way back. The bounty hunter would shoot him if he tried to climb out. "You've given me enough trouble already. I don't much want to spend the next 6 days dragging you back to Vosky. Give me the book, and I'll let you go." With his free hand, Ross patted his backpack and found the reassuring jut of the book. "It's mine." "I don't care. Vosky wants it, and he wants you. He wants to put my head on a pole," Ross muttered. "But he wants the book more." "I know he does, and I know what he'll do with it," Ross thought. He clutched the backpack tight. "Turn it over and walk away free, or I sit here and wait for you to change your mind." "How are you doing on water?" Ross didn't believe for an instant that the bounty hunter was planning anything other than dragging him back to King Vosky, or killing him. That was what bounty hunters did. A pebble rolled down from the gully's edge. Ross hurled a rock with his left hand and heard the man scrabble back out of range. He made sure his remaining knives were loose in their sheaths. The bounty hunter kept silent. Ross knew it was to give him time to think about how hopeless his situation was. Wounded, without water, trapped, and exposed in the sun. And it was working. The minutes passed, and Ross was painfully aware of his dry mouth, his burning side, and his throbbing head. Was he getting sunstroke already? The desert heat could kill him as surely as a bullet. "I'm not going anywhere," the man shouted. The words stirred up first anger, then a sense of calm that washed through Ross's body like cooling water. He refused to surrender, and he refused to sit there and die. You should have kept your mouth shut, Ross thought. He might be able to cram his shoulders through the pipe in the concrete wall. But if he was wrong...